Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Draya Michele. Draya is 39, recently had a baby by NFL player who's 22 years old. She's 17 years his senior. Well, the thing is that is so crazy is she's living in a home with her newborn, her other children, and the home belongs to her ex NFL player, and now he's ready to evict her. And she's trying to fight the eviction because she's saying that they had an agreement where she would eventually buy the home from him. But he's saying no, he wants her out. And she's saying $270,000 in renovations because she anticipated on keeping the home. So she's telling the judge pretty much it's unfair that he's kicking me out. I'm willing to buy it from him, but he needs to give me time, and he's saying, no, I don't want to sell it to you. Here's the thing that is so messy to me. You're grown, you're 39, you no longer was dating this ex-NFL player. The minute you broke up, you should have secured that home from him if that's where you wanted to stay. But how do you get yourself a new boyfriend, get pregnant by that new boyfriend, and you're still technically in the old boyfriend's house? That doesn't make any sense at all. And so now he's ready to evict you and your kids. You're back and forth in this court fight with him. And I'm just curious as to know why. Why don't you just go find another home? Cut your losses. Why doesn't your new baby daddy help you secure a new home? Let's go ahead and get into this story. I mean, the people be in the streets playing the craziest games, and you're playing these crazy games, and you have children that you are responsible for. So Draya Michele suffers a setback in eviction battle with ex Tyrod Taylor. No enforceable contract. Draya Michele suffered a massive setback in her court battle with her ex-boyfriend, New York Jets star Tyrod Taylor, who she claims is attempting to evict her from a $3 million LA home. In Touch Weekly can exclusively report. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, a hearing was held in Draya's lawsuit against Tyrod 35 on October 10th. The judge ordered 4 of the 6 claims Draya 39 brought against Tyrod to be dismissed. So in other words, she losing. The court found that Draya did not have an enforceable contract with Tyrod. The judge said the evidence showed the exes had talks about Draya buying the home in question, but there was no real agreement in place. As In Touch first reported, in June, Draya filed a lawsuit which asked the judge to force Tyrod to follow through on selling her a home he owns and not be allowed to evict her from the property. Oh my God. Imagine having a newborn by somebody else and stressing out trying to figure out whether you're going to be able to stay in your home or not. I mean, if she's, because I want to say she's saying she's paying $19,000 a month to rent it from him. If she has $19,000 a month to pay in rent, then she can find herself someplace else to stay. Well, I don't know what happened between them two, but she moved on and she has someone else's baby. She got to get herself together. And she's a nice looking young lady. Draya claims she lives in the home in question with her children. She said Tyrod brought the home for her in August 2022 when they were dating. Draya said they agreed she could purchase the home from him when she was ready. She said she agreed to buy the home from Tyrod in late 2023 for $3.2 million, but claimed Tyrod was now trying to evict her. Oh, he wanted out. He said, "You got a new boo, you got a baby. Do your own thing. Get out my house." Tyra denied all allegations of wrongdoing. His lawyer said Draya submitted an unsigned lease and an unsigned purchase agreement and emails evidencing at most negotiations for possible purchase of the subject property. The NFL star asked that all claims be dismissed and Draya's lawsuit. The former basketball wife star said that her oral agreement with Tyrod allowed her to purchase the home from him between November 2023 to October 2025. On or about October 2023, Draya and Tyrod memorialized the terms of their oral agreement by drafting a residential lease agreement with an option to buy agreement, the suit said. Draya said the deal wasn't signed because they were in an intimate relationship. She said she spent $270,000 on home improvements because she believed she would be buying the home eventually. Maybe with the judge, and the judge would probably be kind doing this because he wouldn't have to, or she. Maybe what the judge can say is, all right, you have to go. But if she has receipts of all these renovations she did, maybe she can get that money back. Draya says she sent Tyrone an offer to buy the home for $2.8 million in October 2023. He declined the offer and sent over his counter offer of $3.2 million. Draya said she accepted the offer that said she would continue paying $19,000 a month in rent until the deal was finalized. I mean, I also feel like and well, that doesn't prove anything. I was going to say, I want to also say that if she was continuing to pay this $19,000 a month, um, but that just proves she was paying rent. Wouldn't the judge understand that and maybe look at that like, yeah, they did have some type of agreement for her to buy this home? At the recent hearing, the judge noted that while Tyrone did send a counter offer, Draya did not accept it within a 30-day deadline. So I guess even if you're dating, if you're making deals like this, you gotta still adhere to the regular laws for them to look at it as a legal binding thing. She didn't do that, and now life sucks for her. Okay, she's about to be evicted. Draya sent a message to Tyrone's team, accepting his offer in January, more than 60 days after the initial deadline. The judge noted Draya does not allege she communicated acceptance or provided proofs of funds or pre-approval of a loan within the time prescribed. The counter offer had already lapsed when she attempted to accept it. She had no power to accept it in January. The court did rule that Draya can still bring claims over the $270,000 she spent on improvements. She would have to have her receipts for that. Hopefully she does. The model will also be allowed to amend her lawsuit to re-argue the claims that were dismissed. Draya and Tyrone were first spotted together in 2020. Tyrone was playing for the Los Angeles Chargers at the time. He currently plays for the New York Jets. In May, Draya welcomed a baby with Houston Rockets star Jalen Green, 22. I don't know when her and Tyrod broke up and she got with Jalen, but it's another thing that's too close for comfort there in terms of the timing. He could be upset, right? I bought you a home. You was in this home with some other man. Now you raising somebody else's baby in my home. Maybe he's like, you got to go. But I don't understand because that Jalen Green, I want to say he got a big contract and a lot of money. Can he help us secure another home? But I also know sometimes it's not just about the fact of you moving. It's like you laid bones in the house, so to speak. You're in love with it. You're in love with the area, the supermarkets that you go to around there, or your shopping that you do, maybe the schools that your kids go to in that particular area. So there's many reasons as to why someone wouldn't want to give up their home, but she messed up. Her ex-man secured the home, and now, she's trying to fight to keep it and buy it from him. It's a hot mess, but I think she should call it a wash, ask Jalen to help her buy a new home for her, her kids, and his kid. And this time, don't allow him to put it in his name unless your name is going to be somewhere on that paperwork also. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this story, guys. Do you think the ex should just be kind and sell the home to her? Or you think she's just screwed and she's going to have to get on and hit that payment, call a realtor, and find a new home for herself and her kids? Thanks for watching, guys. Chat with me. I'll chat back, and I'll see you in the next video.